Good evening, everybody. It is 25 to midnight. Probably a little bit tired. But we had to have a late night stream. Some big news happened yesterday. I got rid of Christian Atsu and I wasn't able to sleep last night. So I needed to come on. There's not really anything else to talk about. So we're going to chat about Christian Atsu and whether I should either use the free hit chip, maybe, to get him back in the team. Do I take a hit to get him back in a row? I don't know what to do. So I need your guys' help. Christian Atsu, that's the man to be talking about tonight, right? I think. I guess that's why we've only just started the stream and nearly 200 people are watching. Christian Atsu, right? I mean, I've got Richarlison, but Christian Atsu is a he's a captain option. Richarlison is only a vice captain option. So, what do we think? What is up, everybody? Harry Kane is injured. Injured. Going to be out of the Man United game, guaranteed, unless, of course, Pochettino is lying to us all. I've not been drinking. Everyone wants to know what to do with Kane. I want to know what you guys think I should do with Kane. I haven't got a clue. I've got some thoughts. We'll go through them in a minute. We'll let people get all their questions out first of all. I don't think... A few people are thinking the Pochettino's lying, but, I mean, come on. That would be something really, wouldn't it? Kane to Firmino. I've thought about that. If Coutinho wasn't injured, that'd probably be my move. Not gonna lie. Even though it'd probably be rubbish. I didn't think anyone else was thinking about that. But yeah, I thought about that earlier, Adam. Matthew Higgins just bought in Lacazette for Kane. I've still got a wild card to get rid. Talking about my team. People have got Morata in. Some people have got Lacazette in. I've even thought about bringing Lukaku back in. Or wildcarding and bringing Lukaku in. Lukaku. Hold him. Back for the Champions League as far as I know. Well, I don't know about that. Am I serious about Atsu? What am I missing? You haven't caught up. You must be watching the stream a bit late. But yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use the free hit chip because I wasn't expecting to do well anyway. So I don't think I should now use what could be a really decent chip late on. Just to use it now. Can I increase the number of lines in the live chat? Okay, so I can make it a bit smaller, yeah. I mean, I can do it like that. Hang on. Why is that now not showing? Oh, see, this is what happens now. I'm messing the whole thing up. Give me a sec. I don't know why it's not showing the bottom, though. Oh, it is. Okay, it doesn't show what I would be typing in, but that is the last comment, so we should be good. Shouldn't scroll too much. Okay, there we go. That's the other problem Coutinho out. I'm not so sure about Salah captain now. You were in the middle of watching the new series of Strange Things and you turned over. To me. Damn. Privileged. Am I tempted to wildcard? I don't think so, not really. Sorry. Yeah, so initial thoughts are, I think I'm going to get rid of him. Sorry, that wasn't my initial thought. My initial thought was like free hit, wild card, keep him. I saw that tweet by the doctor or not a doctor. I don't know what he was, but he was giving his opinion on how long he'd be out for. And he said he thinks he'll be out for Palace. And if he is, then I've even looked about getting Aguero in, maybe. I thought you wanted to stream to discuss wildcard moves. No, I don't think I'm going to wildcard. I don't see... Kane out doesn't really make me want to wildcard more, to be honest. Because I'm still not sure about Lacazette, Morata, Aguero, like, completely. If I wildcard, I'd almost want to bring Lukaku in, and I don't think that's a good idea. Aguero is a risk, of course, yeah. I'm just a little bit more sceptical about Salah without Mane or Coutinho. It's just now Salah and Firmino. Who's going to play? He's probably going to play Sturridge up front, maybe, and play Firmino on the left. That could happen. I don't know who he's going to play, to be honest. Maybe someone in the chat who's more up on Liverpool than me, but Sturridge in, Firmino on the left, Salah on the right. Gonna want Kane back. If Kane is fit straight away next week, then yeah, I want him back. And do you know what? Hang on a second, let me just check. What price did I buy him for? I bought him for 12.5 as well. Do you know what? If I get rid of him, I basically can't afford him back without taking a hit. Because I don't have any money in the bank. If I'd got me yesterday instead of Ward, I could get rid of him and still afford him back, even if he doesn't drop in price. Now, if I get rid of him and he drops, surely he's going to drop. Then I can afford him, but that's risky. City have Napoli in Champions League next week. One of them won't play much. Arsenal attack is more attractive this game week. This game week, yes. But then they've got City away. I think City are going to do much better against Arsenal than the other way around. This is why you had the wildcard in your back pocket for this type of situation. Yeah, I'm not going to wildcard now. It's too late. Please tell me about Atsu. Can't do it. Okay, so Kane already looks like he's going to drop. Okay. That's one of the thinkings with getting Aguero in for Kane. Him or Jesus is going to start, right? But then who do I captain? I'm worried about not captaining Salah now, but I've thought about putting it on Aguero. Bench Kane, not worth a hit. If he misses 2 games, though, it's worth a hit. I'm basically... Dropping Kane is madness. He's injured and people still think it's madness. Aguero might not play. Yeah, of course. Captain Vardy. Yeah, I suppose it's an option. Could you really not sleep thinking about King Atsu? No, I was okay. I was just a bit of a joke. Sunny would be nice this week, yeah. I don't want to play Carol. Like, Carol's a 2-pointer. Every striker option has just got a problem. Lukaku has 2 bad fixtures. Aguero might not start. I've already got Jesus. Morata's okay this week, then he has a bad fixture. Lacazette's the same. If Kane from the start, you lose 1k. Did I get rid of Kane and bring him back in? It was all guesstimation though, based on one photo where he's holding his hamstring. Yeah, but that's what those guys do, I guess. They've done it so often, they can kind of predict that stuff. No, I'm not going to take a -8 to get Sanchez, although the thought has crossed my mind. I don't think that's needed though. Yeah, if I take Kane out for a hit, I'm banking on him missing 2 games basically, and that Tom Carroll, even if he comes back, I'm betting that Tom Carroll this week, then Kane next week will not beat -4 plus Morata and Lacazette or whoever I bring in. Kane wasn't going to get any points this week anyway. You said you thought the game was 0-0, so I get rid. But what if I keep him and then he misses the next game as well? I mean, it would be annoying to get rid of him and then he plays in the Champions League, to be honest. Is this the opportunity to sell Kane for a 5-minute striker and upgrade Carroll? Nah, that's a -8 for me. It's not happening. There's no way I need a -8. If I bought Kane for 12.4, I can afford one more drop, so should I keep him until the Champions League game? I wouldn't necessarily think about changing Kane too much just because of money. In all seriousness, why don't you wildcard? I think I'm too late to wildcard now because I'd have to think about it like all night, and I just don't want to do that. I'm still not sure it's the right time. I want Lukaku in a couple of weeks. I don't want to have to spend transfers doing it. I mean, what should have happened is I shouldn't have made my transfers last night. And I should have waited till today. Did Richarlison even go up in price? He didn't even go up in price. So, I made my transfers early. He didn't go up in price, so it wouldn't have mattered. I should have probably waited as well, because I could have just got me instead of Ward if he'd gone up in price. So, big mistake making transfers early. I could have got rid of Kane and still bought in Richarlison. So, and it's annoying because I haven't really made many early transfers this year. That's just the way it happens. That's what happens sometimes when you don't wait till Friday. I'm only looking at Firmino because of this, alright? But the fixtures, decent enough. Huddersfield at home, then West Ham away. Made the transfers to fit stream schedule. No, I've done plenty of streams without making transfers. You need your new striker to at least score. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've thought about Son, Heung-min Son as well, but it's not a good fixture to start with. And if Kane's back, unless he keeps playing, in which case it'd be good. You think I can afford one hit? Morata in and captain him against Bournemouth. Then it's Man United at home. That's what I don't like. Definitely not getting Llorente. Perfect week to use the free hit chip. Maybe. The thing with the free hit chip is I need to vastly outscore my current team. And who do I get? I guess I get Sanchez, Hazard. Change my defence a bit, but I don't think I'm going to be able to score that much more than I can with just a 4-point hit. Yeah, there's definitely a chance that Llorente starts, but if I don't think Kane's going to score much against Man United, then I certainly don't think that Llorente will. Of course, as always, there's a chance, but not for me, I'm afraid. If not Morata, then who? Exactly. I don't like any of the strikers. Aguero is probably my favourite, to be honest. If I've got Sterling, Jesus and Aguero, two of them could miss out. I really want to captain one of them. Just don't know who, though. The massive madness. Anyone you get must score just to break even. Yeah. I mean, I thought Aguero might start, and that was before Kane even got injured. Lingard essential. Yeah, I think the free hit in some cases was just activated pretty quick after the news. It's not that Morata was just bad in the last game, it's just that he got Man United at home next. Kane is out of the Palace game as well, and then he plays Arsenal, not a very good fixture. Well, he's not definitely out of the Palace game. And I don't think Arsenal is that bad a fixture for Spurs, really. Doesn't Aguero want to break the scoring record that the Etihad? Probably in an ideal world, but I don't know how much emphasis is really placed on that. I think Aguero is definitely going to start against Arsenal, though. And there's a chance even if he doesn't start, he comes on and scores. It's not really only a -2 to bring in Morata. Because Carroll... I could just play Carroll, right? It's only a -2 when you've got no one on the bench. Why doesn't Pep play Jesus and Aguero? Well, he might do. There's nothing to say he won't. If in doubt, do nothing. Yeah, I kind of like that tactic. Aguero and Lacazette. Oh, excuse me, it's so good this week. It's just Lacazette the week after that I worry about. I've not owned Lacazette though. Then again, I've not owned Morata either, or Aguero, so that doesn't really matter, I suppose. It does not pay off to do nothing. Sometimes it does. That team screams for a wildcard. Yesterday, everyone was saying this team's fine for not wildcarding. Now Kane's injured, now it needs a wildcard. What would Mark Sutton do? I don't know, probably get clamped. Mark Sutton, that's a joke from yesterday's stream. If you didn't watch, then it will make no sense. Once as Tom Carroll steps up with an assist against Arsenal. I am captain in Salas currently. Did Lacazette in for a week's punt? Yeah. People push you to use their wildcard because they played there. What happens if Sterling doesn't play again? Then he'll have to go. This is the thing. I don't want to leave myself in a position where I have to bring Kane back. Taking a -4 plus using 2 transfers to get rid of him and bring him back. For me, it'd be actually better if he missed this. If I get rid of him, if he misses the Palace game, and I can just get him back in on wildcard. That's the ideal for me. Arsenal 0-3, Swansea Carroll hat-trick. If I got Lacazette in, would I captain him? Probably, yeah. Liverpool might struggle without Coutinho and Mane. Yeah, I kind of think the same. If Kane gets the Palace game, there's no need to take him out. That is true, but no one knows if that's definitely going to happen or not. Which is kind of why we're all here, right? Is there a poll for Kane replacements? No, because I set up the stream so quickly to get it up, I forgot to change the polls. I mean, I can change the polls now, but you'd all have to refresh the stream to see them. Hang on. Which is annoying, to be honest. Kane will be back against Madrid. Everyone was saying he wasn't even injured for Man United, and now he's out. The problem is with Kane replacements. Aguero, Jesus, Morata, Lacazette. Keep him, I guess, is the other one. Who else am I missing? Aguero, Jesus, Morata, Lacazette. That's pretty much what people are thinking about, right? I'm not going to put Lukaku down because people are thinking about getting rid of him. No, I've got Morata in there. In your free hit team, you've got Salah, Sané, Pedro, Sanchez, Lacazette, Richarlison, and Morata. Who the captain? I'd probably go for maybe Sané, but probably Sanchez. To be fair, Spurs said no injury. Ben repeated that too. Yeah, I mean, that's what he does. He repeats the injury news. Alright, Dan B, I've seen that free hit chip message a lot of times. Well, I've put a poll up now for Kane replacements, but you'll have to refresh the stream to see it. Annoyingly. Oh, yeah, I should have put Firmino in there. What about Firmino? If Coutinho was playing, I'd be more interested in him. Best replacement is Joselu. Hell no. Do I get Cedric or Duffy on my free hit? Probably Duffy. Just because he's at home. Would I do Sterling to Salah for a -4? Probably not. I have a feeling this is the game week where Firmino goes mad. Maybe he will, but I don't think I can justify bringing him in, really. Yeah, I mean, I could get a cheap striker in for him and then upgrade Vardy later on, but I'm going to wildcard soon enough, I think. And Abraham is not a good option this week. The poll's in the top right hand corner. Not everyone can see him though for some reason, which is really annoying. Don't forget, people, hit that like button if you are enjoying the late night stream. And if you're new, we don't usually do these streams this late, but we do stream twice a week. So hit that subscribe button. Yeah, you'll have to refresh the stream for the poll. If you're playing your wildcard game at 12, take the hit. No Firmino. As a United fan, you must be loving the Kane news. Yeah, I mean, as from non-FPL, it's great. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put Jesus in, really, should I? Because people are going to vote for it for my team, and I already have him. I thought about wildcarding and getting Lukaku in, just leaving it for the next few weeks. I think Lacazette's probably got the best fixture. Bournemouth aren't exactly tight, so Morata's okay, but I think Arsenal looked better with Sanchez, Ozil and Lacazette all starting, but it was just one game against Everton, so it's hard to know just how good they are. Who's at the top of the poll? Well, I mean, we've only just put it up. Take a while before people start looking at it. Uh, 100 votes so far. 36% saying keep him is winning so far. Andy wildcarded. No. Batshuayi looked good last game. Morata might not even start. I think he will, but you are right. Batshuayi did look okay in that game. I'll be honest right now. I think Aguero or Lacazette are the two that I'm probably pulling to most instead of Morata. If I knew Aguero was going to start, then I think that would be such an easy choice. But I don't. Obviously, on the flip side, we don't know for sure that Kane is out for 2 games. And if he's not, I'm going to want him back for Palace. And I'm going to want to captain him. That's the problem. Because in Gameweek 11, there's not really a good captain choice. I don't think. Is Lacazette due 90 minutes? Does he ever get 90 minutes? Not really, does he? Don't underrate Lukaku. I've played my cards with Lukaku. I've decided that he's not great for the next 2 games, so I'm going to stick with that. Have Eriksen as a potential captain choice? I suppose, yeah. Lacazette his pants, that's the reason he plays for Arsenal. Lacazette hasn't returned consecutively all season. Yeah, but I don't read into too much like that. I mean, that can just happen, basically. Did I play FUT Champions this weekend? I think I've played like 3 games. I think I'm 2 wins, 1 loss. I only need like 3 wins, I think, for gold 3 monthly, so I'm happy with that. Pressure is off. Vardy for captain. Do you know what? I will think about that. Will Eriksen be on penalties? I don't think so. I don't know who is number 2 on penalties. I guess if he plays, it'd probably be Llorente. Or no, it'd be Ali, I guess. Did Ali take some last season? Did he? Because Kane was out for a little bit. Did they even get any penalties? I can't remember. Someone remind me. Get Aguero, you'll probably want him long term. Again, though, I am wildcarding soon. And I'm probably just... I don't know if I'm going to go 3 big strikers, so I'll probably just go back to Lukaku and Kane. Sturridge hat-trick. I'm definitely not going near him. Yeah, Vardy's not going to last in my team much longer, but again, the wildcard's coming soon. That's when he's going to be gone. If Kane was out for longer and it wasn't Man United up next, I'd be all over Son. Had him a couple of times last year. Vardy trying to secure his number 9 spot for the new manager could mean goals. Is Vardy's position really under pressure? From like Slimani, Okazaki, Iheanacho? Don't think so. Yeah, that's a good point. If I don't get rid of Kane and Sterling also doesn't play, I think he will, but if he doesn't, then yeah, I'm getting a bit thin on the bench. It's been such a good season, this in FPL. It's been a lot of ups and downs, lots of stuff to actually decide, that's for sure. Jesus or Aguero to play? What about both? Both, maybe. I'm guessing we're not too worried that, in fact, it's West Brom away, I guess. Am I willing to take a -8? Nah, don't think so. You have the wildcard active. Who do I play this week? Gross. Gross versus 2 defenders. I go Gross. Even though it is Southampton. Yeah, I'm keeping Vardy, so don't expect any goals. Very close to Kane to Firmino. Are you not worried, though, for people thinking about getting Firmino, are you not worried about the fact that Coutinho is out? And Mane's out. So it's probably going to be Sturridge up front, maybe Firmino on the left. Salah on the right. Play free hit. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think Sturridge will play centrally. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take Kane out. It's just Aguero, Morata or Lacazette. If it was 1 week only, it'd be Lacazette. Because it's not, I'm tempted by Aguero. I think Morata's 3rd on my list, mainly because of the Man United game the week after. Kane has gone from 41% ownership to 30%. No way, has he? Oh shit. Wow, okay. That's impressive. I wouldn't be so sure about this being a low scoring week. Sometimes when you think that, it's definitely not. How do I know it's not only 1 week? I don't know that. -8 for Sanchez. It's not happening, I don't think. If Kane starts, then I don't know. It's like rage time, I think. Will we get the teams tomorrow before the deadline? No, we never get the teams before the deadline. Pretty much, anyway. No, I'm not selling because of the price drop. I'm selling because I don't think he's not going to play against Man United, and then he may not play against Palace too. If he does drop in price, though, I can afford to get him back. Have I done the maths right on that? Just in case. So I got him for 12.5. He's gone up to 12.7. So I can sell him for 12.6. So if he's 12.7 and he drops, that's down to 12.6. So I can afford him back. I think that's right maths. Anyone who gets rid of Kane this week will regret it, I'm sure. Not this week, they're not. -12 for Salah, Richarlison and Jesus. Doesn't sound that good, but it could pay off if Jesus starts. He's not going to start. Pochettino's not playing mind games like that. If Kane does come back, I can always wildcard a week early. It's not ideal, but I could do it. I mean, I have taken -12, -16s. I think I took a -16 last year. But I was in a blank. I'm going to get rid of Kane. Just having a look at Jesus. Swansea haven't conceded a goal away from... Oh no, they've conceded 1 goal away from home in 4 matches. They've kept clean sheets against Southampton, Crystal Palace, Spurs, and only conceded 1 against West Ham. Wow. That is interesting. I'm not factoring in, what if Kane plays Real Madrid and goes up in price? Well, I'll check, won't I? I'm not swapping Jesus for Aguero, definitely not. That's a good point, though. If I bought in Morata instead of Aguero, or Lacazette, then I could, if I have to bring Kane there, I could bring him in for Jesus instead. If your selling value for Kane is 12.5, then you bought him for 12.4, I'd say. Or 12.3 if you went down that much. Just checking your data view, it shows you right there. Yeah, he went down to 12.4, so I say you bought him at that price. I mean, I can't believe Swansea have only conceded 1 goal away from home. It's insane. I mean, is Lacazette against Man City away that bad? Maybe it's not. Is there a limit to the amount of subs that come off the bench? Nope. Don't read what out. This is like... Okay, yeah. Who were Swansea's games against? Well, one of them was Spurs. One was Palace. One was Southampton. To be fair, Palace and Southampton don't score too many. 555 watching, wow. That's the biggest we've had since pre-season. 137 likes. I'm sure we can get to 200 soon. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Be muchos appreciated. New Friday night stream slot? I doubt it. I mean, I'm fully expecting one of my City assets to get rested. Based on that, Morata is surely the better option, better long term as well. And Morata's probably... I don't think the Batshuayi is going to start. I mean, Morata only got 60 minutes. Before that, he was getting like 77, 78 plus. It's just that Man United home game. Kane to Morata or Lacazette is the call. Potentially Aguero. Well, this song... It's called Play My Song by Tom Ferry, TRU Concept. True Concept, I guess that is. Pep could rest Jesus and Aguero. That'd be a nightmare. The last time I didn't get Morata in, did they have bad fixtures before? No, not really. I can't just get rid of Jesus for Kane though for bringing Aguero. I need to raise some more money. There's nothing left in the bank. Okay, let's have a look. I mean, I'd be happy to have Aguero versus Arsenal. Especially as City are at home. Who would I bring in Daniels for next week? Davis or Jones? I tried to... hopefully we'll see... I mean, oh my god, let me start again. I think Jones is the one to keep long term, but let's see what happens with Rose. You kind of want Rose to start, so make the decision for you. Hey. Okay. What am I looking at? Team stats. Just turn it up, turn it. Jesus, how have Burnley not conceded more? It's really a coin toss between Lacazette and Morata. You've a wonderful voice. I don't think so. Oh, the song before this. This song is called You and I by one duo, Zach Burns and Michael Aviv, AVIV. Morata's stats are skewed by that Stoke game where they had naught fit centre backs. But wasn't he at home that game? Oh no, it was away, to be fair. How is Rose still 6.4 million? Most people wouldn't have had him, would they? Because they knew he were injured from the start. It's not like he just got dropped. Oh, I hope Daniel's dropped. It's about time. Didn't you always play NCR music fearing copyright? What changed? This is still the same people. I just found a bigger playlist. It's still the same non-copyright sounds. Plan for next game week if Kane is out. Captain Ericsson and play whichever striker I bring in. I'm actually, honestly, I'm more tempted than Aguero. I'm supposed Aguero. I guess people think he's not going to start. I'm more tempted by Aguero than Lacazette or Morata. If New Kane was out for sure next week, what would you do? Well, I'm probably going to do wherever I think he's definitely out or not next week. I'm probably going to make the same move. I just don't know what that move is. Just play my free hit chip, triple up on Arsenal with Monreal. Put right in. If he doesn't score, I'll subscribe on 1,000 channels. Subscribers not what it's all about, mate. Only 11 more likes to hit 200, which in 50 minutes is a bit ridiculous. So if you haven't already, hit that like button. Lacazette is like... This is just what's going around in my head, and it's going to keep going on. Lacazette's more tempting because I'd rather captain him than Morata. This week. Next week, I think they've both got fairly poor fixtures. $214, lovely. Lacazette is short-term thinking, but this is a short-term move. I'm going to have to wildcard soon. Aguero does do well against West Brom, and even if he doesn't start, he could come on and score. Whoever doesn't start out of Jesus and Aguero, if one of them doesn't start, I think they'll come on. Arsenal going to turn up against City. I don't know. That seems to me like almost like confirmation bias that because you want to get Arsenal players, you think they're going to turn up against Man City. I mean, chances are they just get rinsed by Pep. Why not just keep Kane and weather the storm? I know. I do tend to play a bit more boring these days. But the thought of getting Lacazette in and captain him kind of tempts me a little bit. I don't like how many clean sheets Swansea have got. That ain't cool. Then again, they've got lucky, I'd say. Maybe. Lacazette, though. Arsenal is so bad. Sanchez and Rambo are on form yet, but that's not Lacazette. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to check here. It's like there's something weird there. Oh, Tom Bradbury with the £5 donation. Thanks very much. Did you donate yesterday as well? If you did, appreciate it. Perfect time to wildcard. Fix Kane and defenders. Can't afford to own non-playing duds with such congestion fixtures from November to January. Keep it up. Thanks very much, Tom. I just think I can get away with it for another week or two, basically. And I want to get Kane and Lukaku back in. That's what I'm looking at on my wildcard. It almost feels like it's not going to work out how I want it to. And as soon as Lukaku or Kane's not an option, then I'm going to start panicking about the wildcard, but we'll see. Oof. That's interesting. Oh, I think I'm going to get Lacazette. Just because we don't have to think too long term. Who do Arsenal have after Man City? Oh, Spurs at home. Wow, that is ugly. Lacazette pretty much is a move saying I'm going to wildcard in Gameweek 12. Adam Lamb with a £5 donation as well. Thank you very much, Adam. Hamed is the answer to all your prayers. He's back from suspension and raring to go. Oh my god. Hamed. He'll probably score twice now. Cheers for that, Adam. Appreciate it. Wait till he scores a brace now. Everyone will be loving you in the next stream. Tammy will score big this week, I'm calling it. Ugh, maybe. No, I know you're not getting him, but it's still be a nice call. Any way of donating on my phone? Not if you're on iOS. Sado Barahino, come on. Callum Wilson, I will consider him if he gets starts. It's just, they got Defoe, they've got Afobe, they've got King. I don't know if he just comes straight in and starts getting minutes after he's been out for so long. Lacazette will be taken off after 6 minutes, rested for City. Maybe. Maybe. No idea I'm going to captain in Game Week 11 though. You need a 2 Game Week striker for Kane, but who is there apart from Firmino maybe? It's actually really interesting. If you're a member on Fantasy Football Scout, go and check Rate My Team for forwards for the next 2 weeks and see who's top. I mentioned him earlier. You're overthinking. If you wish to get rid, you only have 2 sensible options: Morata and Aguero. What's wrong with Lacazette though? I don't get how Morata's more sensible than Lacazette. Morata has Hazard and Fabregas feeding him. I would say Lacazette has Sanchez and Ozil, but Sanchez is quite greedy. Yeah, Aguero could be captured against Arsenal, to be fair. Get rid of Jesus as well. No chance. He's my hat-trick man. I mean, Sanchez looks like a great option, but it's not going to happen for me. Maybe selfish is the wrong word, but he likes to keep the ball and get dispossessed a lot. All I know is this week's going to be super interesting now with this news. Just goes to show how big a deal it is with how many people are watching. Yeah, I definitely know Arsenal's fixtures are tough. I kind of said that's the reason I wasn't really considering Sanchez. I want to make a transfer. Oh. I need to check one more thing before I do this. Lacazette has a 63% chance of getting 6+ points. I know Richarlison's stats aren't great at home, but I think fixtures play a lot in that, if you check them. Get Atsu back. That is really what I should have done. What would your community tell you to do? They'd probably tell me to wildcard and use a free hit chip. Breaking the Aguero and get no sleep. I'm not using the free hit. It's not an option, I don't think, for me. Yeah, it'd be a -4 for whoever I get. Oh, you're listening to the stream after the pool, after work by the pool in California. That is living the dream, Matt Smith. Living the absolute dream. Sorry, I've lost the chat here. Lacazette will get 70 minutes, so Morata. If Coutinho's out, Salah will most likely be on corners. That could be good. Kane does seem to require cover quick from his injuries. Just look at the poll. There's your answer. I haven't looked at the poll. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. What does the poll say? 41% says keep him. 18% Aguero, 18% Morata, 18% Lacazette. That's how close it is. How viable is the free hit? I don't think it's great this week, to be honest. 50 Norwegian stuff. Mock free hit. Or 3 essential defenders for this game week. Price no issue on a free hit. I would do the whole free hit, but 3... If price is no issue, then that makes things very interesting. Hang on, let me bring up FPL. Cheers for the donation, by the way. Vianel Richie, is that? If price is no issue. But how many slots have you got? I mean, I've been looking at people like Kolasinac, Monreal, Moreno if you fancy a punt, Brighton defenders like Duffy. It depends. I expect you've probably stacked on Arsenal. So, I wonder if I'd be tempted by a punt on Alonso if you've got a spare. If you've got a spare slot. Otherwise, Otamendi is always good. 50 Norwegian stuff. Very respectful for your donor there. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry. I'd have to Google it. But right now I'm Googling defenders for his question. Yeah, I mean, you're probably stacking on like Sanchez, Salah, Hazard, Lacazette maybe for a free hit. So I'd maybe looking at like Otamendi. Probably an Arsenal defender, I think. Kolasinac. Maybe Moreno. I like Moreno. Is Aguero the transfer now? Isn't actually done? It's called Corona. Okay. Did I say Corona? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, despite what it's called, thank you very much, dude. Good luck with a free hit. It's hard to say which defenders to get when I don't know what players you got, but if I'm using a free hit, I'd like to get someone like Alonso in. Just hope this is the week where he goes mad, but he's not been doing great, so don't know. It depends how much of a punt you want to take, really. Do. This is crazy. We were sat watching the guy talk about one transfer in a team that is not even in the top 100k. I know, it's awful, isn't it? I'll probably be less than 100k by the time this season's over. Why does it look like you actually have Aguero now? I may have made my transfer. I just brought Aguero in. Now, whether I'll captain him or not, I don't know. 4 points gone. I bought in a player who might not even play. Lovely. Oh yeah, I just refreshed the screen. I didn't tell anyone that I'd done it. No, that wasn't a mistake. Maybe I will regret it, but it's just the way it is. Look, if Kane starts, then whatever. Not a lot I can do about that. I have to go with the info I have. And sure, that's not that Aguero starts, but check his stats, man. Even with limited minutes. I know, I brought in another rotation risk for Kane, who might play against Palace. I've lost it. I've actually lost it, lads. What am I doing? I don't know if the transfer was just done in the time you're all gone. I just did it without telling anyone. Aguero won't start. Well, at least I've answered the question on what am I doing with Kane this week. Am I completely mad to captain Jesus now? Am I confident on Aguero starting? I don't know. Given up trying to think about... I just think I'm less worried about Aguero versus Arsenal at home, and I think he will play that Arsenal game, than I am about Morata at home to Man United or Lacazette away to Man City. So I looked at both fixtures. I'm hoping that Aguero gets a start. If not, he comes on for like 20-30 minutes and just does well. I'm not vice captain. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. Vice captain Jesus. I suppose one of them is going to start, right? He's not going to go without both strikers. That's going to be... Can I really do that again? Imagine if the same thing happens, though. They're not both going to get rested. I said that last week. He can't start without a striker, can he? I mean, it's Pep, but... Stream's been on for just over an hour. Oh, I just got my electric bill. That always sucks. Maybe I captain Jesus because he played less minutes and vice captain Aguero. He said if Aguero didn't break the record against Wolves, it would be West Brom. That doesn't mean he's going to start, though. Sterling has played alone up front this season. When was that, though? It'd be hilarious if all your City players are rested. Ah, come on, it's not going to happen. Surely. I hope not. Learn your lesson from last week. Look, that's the beauty of FPL. You don't have to learn your lesson. You just make the same mistake again. And I'll come on stream on Monday and moan about it. I might just switch back to Salah though. He's done so well for me. Alright, any last minute questions that don't revolve around how badly a mistake I've made? Look, the wild card is coming soon. Don't panic too much about the players in my team. Captain Salah or Sanchez? Probably Sanchez. People getting so annoyed by Aguero. You finally caught us live, Darcy. You're in Australia. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's a shame I can't always do these late streams, but it is late. It's nothing. There's all I can say on the matter, really. So I'm not always going to be able to stream it this time. I'm usually playing FIFA right about now. Salah seemed pretty good at the start of the season with no Coutinho, but they did have Mane then, right? I hope Vardy finally scores. Cheers, Matthew. Are you crazy if Captain Richarlison? Nope. Richarlison vice captain might happen. I'm not set on the captains, to be honest. I just put it on Aguero because I just brought him in. Premium goalkeeper or better bench third forward? Premium keeper if you're just benching that third forward most of the time. Baines is the worst FPL player this season so far. Yeah, he's been pretty bad. Remember the days when Baines was on penalties and free kicks and could get up and down that touchline? Those were the days. You've taken a hit and you still have Kane. Klopp says he expects Huddersfield to park the bus. Well, we just have to hope that Salah can unlock them. Do I captain Salah now? We'll see. Yeah, I don't think... I said it at the start of the stream, Pochettino's not playing mind games here. Kane's out, basically. I don't think there's any point in overthinking it. He's out. If you want to keep him, do it. I have a feeling another person's going to donate. Don't know why. Who knows? What's your plan for Kane? Kane's out. Check my team on screen. Baines was absolute gold. Company nearly fit. Thoughts? I think he only helps the Man City defence. Just who misses out really? Stones or Otamendi. It's a tough one to call. Plan for Kane in the future? I'll wait and see whether he's back for Palace first. Otherwise I'll probably wildcard him back in. Wildcard him in for the Arsenal game, for the brace. Oh, Judd looking at my Twitter notifications if Pochettino's lying. And Kane starts. Right, that's going to be it for me, I think. I know it's just been a lot of me deciding what to do, but hopefully that was all good with you guys. Yeah, I'll do the poll last time. Hang on a second. Obviously there was only the one poll. Kane replacement. 38% said keep him. 22% said Aguero. Maybe they changed that after I brought him in. 20% Lacazette and 15% Morata with only 2% Jesus. But to be fair, if you were paying attention to my team, I already have Jesus, so it's actually a mistake to put that on. So the people are saying to keep him. I've got rid. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit the like button if you've enjoyed the stream on the way out. Hit subscribe if you're new around here. Next stream will be Monday night, hopefully, after the game that I'm looking for a 0-0 in between Burnley and Newcastle. So that will be super exciting. But yeah, I'll leave it all there. Good luck in Game Week 10. I'll tweet out my captain choice tomorrow when I finally decide on it. Until then, thanks for the late night stream and good night.